what you do is to create a fantasized universe of the mind in which expediency to achieve your goal is more important than any kind of moral frame of reference to your actions.
So we have a wizard now teaching the children of his magical studies.
That's kind of far out.
Mazes and monsters is a far-out game. Swords, poison, spells, battles, maiming, killing.
Hey, it's all imagination.
Is it?
This is the Heroes Era.
Welcome to the Heroes Era. I'm your Dungeon Master, Ben, and we are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. This is session 4 of our 4th campaign together, and joining me, we have Bodhi as Durian.
Tough lost orc, living another day to find his family.
Chris as Scuzz.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, his name's Scuzz over here. Just a little artificer guy doing a little best he can. Just a little goblet fellow, but like a nice guy. He's fine. He's okay.
Joel as Cyrus.
Your cleric, dwarven friend. My hammer is yours.
And Jason as Desperado.
The nimble elven paladin. He's a good guy.
And tonight we are telling a story,
guy.
but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes Era.
He's a good guy and a good guy.
And please do like our videos, subscribe to our channel. We play live on YouTube on Monday nights at 6:30 Pacific. And you can also find our catalog of past games on YouTube at the Heroes Era. And, of course, our content does include descriptions of graphic violence and moderate language, so please be advised of that.
That's me.
Guys already.
Bodhi, will you please take us through your notes from last session?
Well, we'll see what I wrote last session. Oh, Ben, it is a sentence. Okay, it's fine.
Sentence? Okay, well,
it's fine though. It was
it's a good
basically
one.
it was a fight episode. You know, that's what it really was.
It was a fight episode.
I was more
Well,
focused
fight.
on the fight and living to be able to tell this in the next session than I was writing it. What I remember is we gathered together. Scuzz came in finally after being AWOL for a little bit, and he was carrying some loot that he stole, and he gave us all these.
Saved. Saved.
Right? Sorry, saved some weapons from a blacksmith shop that was
Endangered.
ransacked, endangered, whatever it may be. We don't truly know, but we all have kind of an idea. And
Listen, I'm a hero over here, all right?
Yeah, and that hero gave us gifts that were stolen, and he
Saved.
gave them to us in a public setting, in a tavern, surrounded by people and other shopkeepers. And the owner of said weapons, the blacksmith, was there and said, "Those look like they're good, like they're a good make. I wonder where you got them from." And then the whole cover story about saving them from whatever. Point being, we got to use them in the fight at the very least, so that's, a bonus, a plus. I think we talked a little bit more strategy about where we're setting up barricades, having some townsfolk ready to light them up, repeatedly asking for more reinforcements, and people repeatedly telling us there's no reinforcements, everyone's scared, and all the guards are drunk, and the normal army here is gone. It's you guys. Good luck. We moved some books from a bookshop to a cellar. I had some nice, lovely tea. We found a good spot to set up a bowman or desperado in 2 windows, and moved a cart in a way to make a little funnel. And then as the fight happened, everything quickly did not go the way we thought it would go. They tried going after one wagon that we had stuck in a little alleyway, and they just loved to go towards that wagon, and we lit it on fire after killing a couple of them. Then one of us ran towards them and then ran back and dived through. That was Cyrus. We kept fighting. Scuzz got onto a rooftop and was playing peekaboo with a couple of goblins on the ground floor of the main area. I was facing off against, I think, a good healthy group of 6 goblins with 2 useless NPCs, one of which was Milo, which is understandable, but Little John I thought may have helped, but he really didn't. A good number of townsfolk went unconscious. We don't know if they're dead. A lot of stuff was put on fire, then not on fire. There was some wolves that came about that got split in 2 or vanquished in other ways.
Little John got a couple with his frying pan.
It sure did.
Just
Right,
throwing that
but he
in.
also brought a frying pan to a fight, which I guess go with what you know.
His
Good
proficient.
choice, man.
Sure. What is he, a hobbit? I don't know what was going on there. He's too tall to be one. And then Books came on his warg. Big warg. He was casting magic at us. It wasn't great. He immediately made a run to the bookshop, which was what we guessed what was happening. Except the owner of the bookshop was still in there. Even though we said that's not a good idea. We gave him some books I retrieved a crate from him from the basement to find out whatever that goblin we fought in the ring.
Books.
What was it?
Oh.
No, it's the one
La
that was...
Cucaracha.
Yeah, whoever was fighting him, that goblin's name, it was like Nilly, I think.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Nilly
I
had
thought
a
you were
little
talking
thing.
about the bugbear. Yeah.
Yeah, Nilly had a little like scepter thing, and then Scuzz took it, felt it was magical, gave it to the bookshop guy to see if he could figure out what had happened. It was in the bookshop when Books showed up, and then he walked out with a bag of books, the owner's fate unknown, and then I just, as he ran away, absolutely knocked him unconscious and kept him alive. We fought off the rest of the goblins. I don't know if we killed them all or some ran. And that's where we left off. A very messy recount, as I'm doing off the top of my head, and I'm forgetting details and adding them in. But that's what you got.
During the fight, Scuzz's brother,
Oh,
was not the
yes.
best
Yeah,
aim
I was
with
gonna
his
say,
fire
there was-
bolts.
Yeah, he was a little traitor boy, you
Yeah,
know.
he
and
didn't he take
Well-
out Cyrus?
I think more to the point too. Like at the end of the first episode, before Scuzz disappeared, he started acting weird and then vanished. Then caught up with his brother, and his brother Scud. Then Scuzz sort of got his head back on his shoulders and sorted himself out, but now Scud's
Right.
acting really weird. And at the end of the fight, Scud took off, and Scuzz, that was like where we ended the episode, was Scuzz took off in a sprint after him, chase down his brother, try to catch up with him. So all that was going on too. But so family drama on top of everything else.
which is always nice around Christmas
Always
season.
nice. It's,
Always around the holidays, yeah.
would it be a holiday season without it?
That's how you date this episode. It was Christmas a little bit ago. You're welcome, audience.
And you guys are the heroes of the town. You fought off the goblins who were seeking to basically plunder the shops. Their leader with his eyes set upon the bookstore. And you drove off many goblins and wolves and a warg that the goblins rode in on. So why don't we jump in where Scuzz has set off after Scud. And, many of these streets have been blockaded with various items, traps set, meant to be set ablaze. And Scuzz, you have set off as the other 3 are tending to the fallen and the general disarray that has unfolded in the town square. So we'll take this with Scuzz setting off down the streets.
Yeah, I just take off in a sprint directly in the direction that I saw Scud leaving, and start trying to catch up with him. Trying to catch him.
Will you, he was able to disappear behind one of the buildings. Will you make a perception check for me, please, as you come into the intersection?
It's the lowest perception score I've had on a character in so long. It's an 11.
Okay, you think that you see Scuzz just running down the main avenue, and there are many people filling this street.
Okay. How close is he to me, roughly?
Within about 100 feet of you. So
Within
he's
100
got a little bit of
okay.
a head start on you, yeah.
Okay. And you said the street's starting to fill with people.
Yes, yeah. There's a large group ahead, and he, somewhat disappears into the mix there. After you
Okay.
think that you've spotted him.
I'm going to keep running in the direction that he was heading,
Okay.
and just use my full movement and dash and whatever else to try and catch up to him, try to find him. I'm looking to see if I have anything that can help me with this, but I don't think that I do.
Okay. Well, as you do so, you do notice that this large group of people are filling the streets, and you see that one of the buildings ahead is caught fire from one of the blockades that the people tried to ignite. And it looks like the fire is starting to perhaps spread to another building, and these people have formed a bucket brigade. Others are trying to move flammable things away from the buildings. And if you do continue to chase Scud, this will present something of an obstacle for you.
Okay. I'm gonna keep chasing after him though.
Okay.
It's like that's my focal point right now.
To get
So-
past the people, you can make a dexterity check, or you could, try to shout at them or something like that. Either use a skill or just a straight ability check, as you wish. Kind of open-ended here for how you might approach this.
Yeah. In the moment, I don't think that Scuzz would even have the time to like come up with some sort of distraction or thing to do, because he's so just laser focused right now. So I'm gonna just go with the dex check to see if I can just sort of like nimbly sort of like roll under their legs or something like that, because I'm a little guy.
Perfect.
Just a little goblin guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
By that. And that is a 18.
Sure, and as you approach, you see that you'd be able to dart between these two rather large humans who are passing buckets from one to another, and you agilely slip below the bucket.
And do like a baseball slide under it.
Beautiful. And as you do so, you see that you've gained on Scud a little bit, who seem to have gotten caught up in the hustle and bustle of the crowd here. I would place him, maybe within 60 feet of you.
Okay, great. Can I hit him with a ray of frost?
Go ahead, please.
Because that'll slow his movement down.
All right.
I mean, I don't want to hurt him, but I want to stop it.
Sure. And if you make your attack, please.
Yep.
Oh.
It's gonna be a 17.
Okay. Yeah, your ray of frost strikes your brother, and with that, he is slowed significantly. However, he turns around the corner of a building, making a sharp left turn down an alleyway.
I continue pursuit.
Okay. You round the corner, and there you see Scud standing in the center of the alley. There are crates and barrels placed here, and a large pile of hay. And he just seems to be looking about, slightly confused. Will you make an insight check for me, please?
Got a +0 to this roll, so that's a flat 10.
Sure, and he seems a little bit disoriented, but he doesn't look to be trying to escape anymore. "Oh, Scuzz, what's going on, man?" he says.
Does he seem to be acting the way that I felt very recently? if you can't answer that,
That
based on my role, that's
that would be a that would be a fine conclusion to come to. Yeah, he seems a bit disoriented, confused, perhaps. Yeah, absolutely.
okay. So I'm gonna rush up to him, and coming at him kind of aggressively, and then as I see his demeanor has changed, I'll sort of slow down as I get up to him and just sort of grab him by the shoulders, and just sort of look at him. Oh, Scud, buddy, you okay? You in there? Is this you? Is this you I'm talking to here? You feeling all right?
I think so, but it really felt like I was somewhere else for a while.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. You remember anything about this battle that we just did? With these other goblins coming in?
I mean, I remember trying to shoot them, but then I was like shooting you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on with all this stuff here, but I tell you something weird, because it was happening with me too. You remember where you found me when I was over in the blacksmiths, tinkering around in there? Now listen, now you know me, I haven't been the most honest guy my whole life, but it was a bit extreme for me, just breaking and entering like that. And
that was weird. We took all that stuff.
Yeah, it was a very weird sort of thing. I think there's some sort of curse or something going on around here for us. So we got to be real careful, okay? So you stay with me, I stay with you, and if either one of us starts acting weird, we straighten this out. But I think we need to go meet up with the rest of the guys and maybe explain to them what happened. And to be fair, I think you might owe them some apologies.
I mean, should I just bail though? I don't want them to kick my ass.
They're not gonna kick your ass. They'll be fine. I'll let them know what's going on.
What about that stuff though? Do you still have the stuff you took? Cause
He pats himself, looks in his satchel.
I don't have any of that stuff anymore.
You don't remember what you did with it?
It's really foggy, really hazy. I don't know.
I'm gonna check my bags real quick. Do I still have the gems and stuff that I took?
Yes. I recall that you had.
I put them on my character sheet. I got 15 10 gold piece gems, 4 25 gold piece gems.
I recall
and
you
a
had
scimitar that I am still borrowing.
Yes, and you had intended to return some of these gemstones, perhaps before Bruno realized they were missing.
Yeah, we were gonna loop back around and drop them off.
Okay.
Ooh, we should do that. Way back.
All right. If you wish to do that, do you plan to sneak back into the blacksmith, into the smithy?
Are we gonna are we near the blacksmith, or are we gonna walk past there on our way back?
You would need to loop around a block or two, but it's just a short walk.
No, what we'll do is we'll loop around, and then when I get near the blacksmiths, sort of just ditch the bag in the area.
Okay.
Just very, very casually sort of just drop it off, maybe next to the building or in that vicinity. So it'll be not just out in the open, but also not too hard for him to find when he's, checking his place for damages after the battle and stuff.
Okay. There are a few townsfolk at hand. Will you make a sleight of hand check for me, please?
Yeah. Dirty 20.
Sure. You don't think that anybody notices. You're able to find a place near the door that's concealed that, somebody who's leaving might chance upon it, or someone who's searching for something, definitely might discover it, but not easily noticed from the street.
I still had to look like somebody like one of them grabbed it and then ditched it on the way out or dropped it. If it was,
Sure. Okay. And then with that, you intend to join everybody
Yeah.
at the Black Onyx.
Let me take these gems out of my inventory before I forget about that.
And we'll return to the town square where Desperado Cyrus and Durian are located, tending to the fallen, the wounded, and then the general chaos that is unfolded.
My first priority is going to check on the bookkeep and see if he's alive or dead.
The bookkeep comes rushing out, just kind of clutching his head, a bit of blood trickling down his arm, and he looks frantically for the books that were taken by the goblin.
They're over there. They're on the ground. I'm gonna, help out. You can collect those, whatever you want to do. Just
thank
make
goodness.
I guess just try to figure out what he wanted while I help around, and I'm gonna go and just tie up books so he's not really an issue. And then after that, I'll go maybe help move and put out fires because I'm not a medically trained person.
Sure. And you had, when you struck down books, you had done so with non-lethal force. Okay.
Because we can always kill him later.
Sure. Cyrus, what would you do?
Literally going around just casting Spur the Dying.
Okay, very good, very good.
Not going to die today. You're not going to die today. You're not going to die today.
Sure, and there were those, each blockade was manned or womaned by a townsperson, who was set to ignite that, and some of them were brought unconscious. There were several waves of goblins that came, so some of them must have tried to attack the various blockades before traveling down the main avenue.
And I think as I'm doing this, I'm taking inventory. How many fallen do we have? Like actual people that died?
Sure. There were the, those who stood beside you in battle, which were just as several, Milo and
Lojan.
And forgetting Milo's brother's name or his cousin's name. My apologies.
The red shirt?
Yes.
That guy?
So none of the ones that stood next to you in battle have perished. However, as the various townfolk are bringing the wounded to the town center, there are 4 people that you're unable to save with Spare the Dying. They seem to have passed already, at some point slain during the battle. As the story spreads, it appears that there was another small group of goblins on the other side of town that made their attack, but were driven off by the townspeople.
If that's the case, I'm gonna start preparing to give them their last rites.
Okay. Desperado, what do you intend to do?
For me, yeah, I was similar to what Cyrus was doing. I wanted to check on the fallen, and then also just kind of work around the crowd, just to try and bring everyone's spirits back up to let them know that we've, everything has been taken care of. The whatever sort of threat that was on us has subsided for the time being, and they can rest assured that we're here and we're here to help them. And just to kind of reinvigorate and kind of trying to lift up their spirits, because their town was just besieged by this band of goblins.
Sure. The people seem disheartened. However, they do seem to take solace in the fact that the group of you are here to offer your protection. There's anger that the ATK was not here to help, as they have relied on them so heavily. But will you do me a favor, and as you try to uplift their spirits, make a charisma check, please?
Sure. Charisma. Oh, 10.
Sure. And, there are groups who are, quite upset. Obviously, some of their family members have perished during the attack. But generally, you're able to... at least give everybody the reassurance that, the group of you are here and that you did drive off the threat to the town.
Right on, cool. And I think as I'm doing that, also, I would want to kind of instill the message in them that, the the strength of the community comes from the people and not necessarily from any outside forces or anything, and that just kind of reinvigorate them that it's them standing firm in their home that kind of has allowed them to prevail in this.
I would have Scuzz and Scud enter the town square.
Oh, wait, man, this place is kind of wrecked a little bit around here. Oh, jeez, I almost tripped over that guy. Hey, Cyrus, are you not gonna get these for? Oh, I see.
It's all right, buddy.
Come on, Scud. Come on, just don't worry about that. Let's just keep moving. Hey, listen, fellas, can we talk for a sec?
Yeah.
Okay. So you remember how I was acting kind of weird earlier, and then I sort of ran off, and then I came back and was telling all these weird stories about weird stuff going on, like I wasn't acting myself.
Yeah, when you bailed.
Yeah, that. And then we met my brother here, and then he was sort of shooting the wrong people in the fight. By the wrong people, I mean us. Well, y'all. Sort of specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we think those things might have been a little bit sort of one and the same sort of phenomenon.
Non-coincidental?
Yeah, like maybe some sort of goblin curse or something going around, or a
goblin
contagion
curse. Yeah.
of some sort or something. Because yeah, I don't know, because both of us don't really have much recollection in the memory parts about the things that happened during those times. And I mean, this is a steel trap normally. I don't forget nothing. But yeah, it's weird. So just if we start acting weird or something, just I don't know. I don't know what to do. Just smack us around, I guess. I don't know.
Durian's going to walk over to Scud, and he's going to crouch down to be eye level with him. And then he's going to grab him by two hands and just lift him up to his full height. And he's going to bring his eyes to his, and he's going to look to see
okay. Ooh,
if there's any. You say it's a curse. It's a
really
curse.
Sorry, man.
It's a curse. He's going to shake him lightly.
I'm really
and he's
sorry.
going to try and see if there's any of the curse left in his eyes, or if he's lying about it in the first place and having his brother cover for him.
Durian, will you make an insight check, please?
Because I believe Scuzz is fine, because Scuzz is a smart fella. This guy is a fart smeller, and I don't think he's.
I was really hoping you were going there with that.
Oh, no.
I'm so glad you didn't disappoint me.
Smells bad. 11.
His apology seems genuine. You don't know Scud that well, but it must have been a big misunderstanding or a mistake, or like they said, a goblin curse or whatnot.
Would I know if there's such a thing as a goblin curse?
I'm not saying it's specifically that it's the Great Goblin Curse or something. I'm just, it's just maybe it's a family curse.
It pops up whenever a goblin gets caught and is in trouble. It's like, oh, it was a goblin curse. It wasn't me.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, I've done that before, yeah, but that's not what I'm doing right now, though.
I'm going to lower him onto the ground and I'm gonna say, "You do that again, I'm gonna kick your ass."
Sorry.
I think that's fair, Scud. I think that's fair.
I told you, man. I told you I'm gonna beat my ass.
No, well, he's not gonna kick your ass. Don't you hit him again?
Cyrus, you're not.
We
you don't
both
appear to be
flinched
trained in religion, right?
I mean,
oh, this cleric don't know what he's talking
You
about.
are a cleric.
No.
I am a cleric.
Oddly enough,
Clerics don't need to know what they're talking about. They make it up. It's like half the job.
It's like one of those things where I might have been in a class. I don't know.
Okay.
Took Bible study once.
Make for me a religion check with disadvantage, please.
Oh man.
Regarding this supposed
goblin
curse.
Religion. Ooh, that's spicy. All right.
The -2 somehow with 17 wisdom. The -1? Ow!
You're the worst cleric.
You have 17 wisdom. Oh wait, religion's intelligence. Never mind.
You suspect that perhaps most goblins are cursed, but nothing specific comes to mind.
Oh,
that's dark, Cyrus.
I'm not that kind of goblin, okay? Or sorry, I'm not.
What? Excuse me?
Maybe we're the ones that are cursed, and we have the 2 goblins with us.
Yeah, maybe.
Guys,
Hey,
and Durian
listen,
puts
maybe-
his hand on Desperado and Cyrus. Maybe we're all goblins inside.
Guys.
Yeah, I
maybe,
wouldn't go that far. Not that far. No.
I'm big and I'm green.
maybe the real
No.
curse was the friends we made along the way.
That's like a bad thing then, isn't it? Anywho, so I mean, I didn't kill the guy. He's still alive, but he's sleeping right now.
We should check and see what he was trying to steal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I look over to Belgildor, the bookshop keep. I'm going to just I'm gonna pick up the books by one hand, by like his clothing, and I'm going to like walk over him like I'm having a carry-on bag at the airport. I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna say, Belgildor, if Belgildor, what was he trying to get? Just like anything to get his hands on, or is there like a common thing that they all
I sell many
had?
magic books, and he took a couple of spell books. Although I doubt that he'd be able to cast from them. His intelligence, I doubt, would add up to that.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Speaking
there's
of
a lot
which,
a lot of goblins around here that are just total idiots. I understand what you're saying. Anyway, so any of these, is there any
Exactly.
sort of like carry through theme or anything in these particular books? Any like particular any commonalities amongst them? Or was it just like a smash and grab kind of job?
that's what I said, but in a lot less words.
Well, he did take 2 spell books, but he also took some history books regarding the elven lineage of the city, the Queen Gwynistry, and so forth. Perhaps, though, they were just near the spellbooks because it seemed as though he knew exactly which shelf to look on.
I mean, we packed up most of your books, and we put them in the basement of the tavern, so he wouldn't be able to get to whatever.
Yes,
I mean, there was
well, I have
there was
many
that pack
valuable
of
books.
Yes, I suppose so. I pat books down. Does he have a book on him, like his namesake, or is he just doing this off the dome with his casting?
Other than the books in the satchel that he stole, he does have a worn spell book on him.
I hold it up and I say,
It's
He
grungy
had
and
this.
leathery.
"Does anyone want to read it?"
No.
I'll take a look at it real quick.
All right, yeah, here you go.
Take it and thumb through. Is it just like a regular wizard spellbook?
It is a
Does it
wizard
seem, or is
spell
it-
book. It has a
Yeah.
few spells written in it.
Okay.
Does he have anything else on him? I wonder if he has any orders or anything like that he might have been given. Doesn't sound like
he's
the
got a
kind of
boss?
guy. Sounds like he might be, a puck for someone else.
I pat him down. I look for like paper or orders.
Other than the spell book, you find that he has 12 gold pieces on him.
Oh, sweet money. Everyone take 4.
He doesn't seem to have any orders or anything of the like. Casting his spells from the spell book, and he also has a small component pouch.
Do you want to?
I take the component pouch. I'm not
Yeah, I'll
letting
say
him keep that.
I say we set up for a little interrogation over here. We maybe like
Ooh.
We tie his hands up so he can't do any
We
sort
could
of
get him on a pillar.
magic, and just have a little conversation with him. We got a wizard here, and we got his spellbook, and we got his components, and we tie his hands up. He's pretty much useless. He's pretty much helpless. He's kind of gotta.
Before you get to that, before I forget, here is the scepter that you asked me to analyze,
says Bajildor, and he
Oh,
hands it back to you,
wonderful. Thank
Scuzz.
you.
This is a fool's scepter.
And he explains that it can cast Reversal of Fortune once daily. And you should be able to look up what that means.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Wow, I didn't even think you'd have a chance to look at that with all the stuff going on. You're quick. You're quick. I like
I'm
it.
a quick study, yes.
Is that it?
Now, I'm going to go put my shop in order, so I do thank you. And you, Master Durian, thank you as well. Thank you for your help.
Anytime.
Come by for
You're
tea
very
later
smart.
if you wish. I'll put on another pot.
If I have the time, I will.
Jolor excuses himself.
The tea does make me a little queasy, the tea, but it does taste good, so I go through it.
You don't want to be rude. I get it.
I mean, it is good tea. I just can't drink like a couple pots of it. I would feel that would be very bad.
Book sputters and regains
I
consciousness.
don't think you're supposed to.
Oh. Hey, looky there, pal.
As you have tied him up.
Yes. And I took his component pouch.
Taking his component pouch, his spell book. He says in Goblin, "Let me go."
I say no in Goblin.
Yeah, no, it's sure. We as soon as we just gotta have a conversation with you, and then we're gonna let you go. Don't worry. You cooperate with us, and you're gonna walk away from here unscathed. I'll make sure of it. Okay.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Okay. There you go. Thank you so much for answering my questions. That's a great way to start. So what are you looking for in here? Looked like you were very much looking for a very particular sort of item. So which the book are you looking for here, Books?
Magic books.
Yeah, but it feels like you were looking for a really particular sort of book. It doesn't feel like you was just looking for any books.
Books for me, books for the queen.
And then what did the queen want?
She wants to know about the old queen, the dead queen.
You know why she wants to know that?
Because she is the new queen. She will rule here. She will rule this city and all of you.
Oh, yes, of course. The queen's gonna rule us all. We're all really scared. It's the usual thing. Does anybody else have any other questions for this guy?
Are you gonna was that it?
What do you mean?
Was that it? Like with all the goblins? Was that all? Or you got more back there?
I came for bookses. They came for weapons.
Oh.
Whatever we could get. Maybe some townsfolk.
But there's not any more coming. You came with what you got.
This was my operation.
Anyone tell you to do this, or do you just wanted to do this?
The queen sent me.
The queen sent you? Oh, big hustler over here. I'm...
Yes, the queen looks after me as well.
Does she now?
So you'd best set me free.
Durian knows goblins are a lot on talk. And they're like small dogs, you know? They have a lot of bark, but not a lot of bite. Does he believe what he's saying? Does he think he's truly backed by the queen?
You know that certain goblins do dedicate themselves to powerful Fae masters. And he did ride in on a powerful magic creature, a warg. He seems convinced of what he's saying as well.
Well, your warg's dead, for one. I mean, look at it. Like a cake. It's halfway open. I'm someone else take over. I'm done talking to this guy. Someone else ask questions.
Is now lets me leaves.
Is he still talking in Goblin?
Yes.
Yeah, what's he saying?
Yeah, I got no idea.
Yeah, me too.
I can. Scuzz, you want to translate or should I?
Oh, yeah, he says that he's useless to us, and no, I tell him. Said.
Who's the queen? What queen's he talking about?
Yeah, which queen are you referring to there, Books?
Book says in common, the Queen of Shadow.
Queen of Darkness.
You work for her. Well, she sounds lovely.
Yeah,
She is, she
What a
is the
bright
fairest
figure.
and most beautiful queen in the land.
So is it like a love thing then? Are you doing it for her hand in
We all
marriage?
love the queen.
All right, but I mean like in a romantic
She
sense,
would not
like.
entertain a goblin like me.
Then why do you do this?
She treats me well. She's
Hey,
given me
books.
what I have.
Would I know who the Queen of Darkness is?
You know that Lady Jude Harrows calls herself that.
And
Hey, books.
how truthful is he? Does he seem, or does he come across? Is he truly as devoted to her as he claims?
He seems quite passionate about this cause.
We're working with a nut job. I don't think he's worth anything.
That's why I likes the queens. She knows my worth.
You know, my friends. Usually, I'm quite merciful, but in this case, he doesn't seem very repentant.
And might
And
I
I
add,
just- I
4
unsheathed
people
my
have
rapier.
died. 4 townsfolk have perished, not been wounded, have died from this attack. If no one died, I might be a lot more willing to let him go.
I mean, like, he answered the questions of, like, Scuzz, you said you'd let him go.
I mean, you know, guys, we did sort of say that he could leave if he answered the questions for us. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I mean, if we want to, like,
We got 4 dead. How are you going to explain that?
Ooh. And I turn back to books. And then, you know, Cyrus here makes a good point too. You know, I mean, that's also very valid. Of course, we did kill a lot of their people too.
Yeah,
We
but
can-
we
we can
were
let you go.
defending.
We can
It's
let
a
you
lot
go, but they
different of a
won't.
situation. You know what? How about this? Just like that weird goat guy earlier. How about we let him go, but we keep his book
Oh, well, yeah, well, for sure, we're keeping his book.
and his components too. He's not getting those back.
Listen, we can keep his hands for all I care.
Oh, we can? Get my axe out? I'm not one for violence usually. I don't want to, you rush into it, but people are dead, so if we can take his hands, I'll cut him off.
How about you, Desperado? How are you feeling about this?
Yeah, usually I would be okay with letting him go, but in this case, I feel like this is one of our enemies. He's an enemy to the people of this town, and given the opportunity, he would do what he's done here again. So I think maybe. I think in this case, I'm gonna be less merciful.
Can I pick him up? Can I grab him?
Yes.
Your fate is no longer in our hands. And I'm gonna toss him to the townsfolk.
That's interesting.
Your debt is not with us.
That is fair.
Little John nods to the people. Take him out.
Oh, gruesome.
And the mob of people beset Books and slay him outright and throw him on the heap of goblin bodies that is now growing in the town square. Some people are beginning to put the bodies onto a wagon where, they will be delivered to the river unceremoniously so that they can, be sent to the afterlife where Lord Eric will judge them after being conveyed by the mother, Therazessa.
Very good.
I mean, that feels a bit unnecessary. I mean, yeah, Books was like, he was trouble. He was sort of leading the charge and everything. But these other fellas, they was just doing that. They was just doing that thing, and then
Look,
we're gonna take them and dump them over here so some other god can determine what their fate is.
or
I
do
don't
goblins
know.
have a god?
Yes, of course.
Explain it.
Magubliet?
Okay. What's the funeral rite?
I mean, Maglubia, he doesn't have much
it's,
power here, though. Really, I mean.
Well, I know that he doesn't have that much power here. I'm just saying, like, more just like respectfully towards the. It just feels like.
Well,
I mean, it kind of feels like they're just treating us like less. And I don't know.
I
I feel a little
Lord
weird
Eric,
about
though,
it.
he's really fair, though, for what I hear.
I hope he is. Hope he is.
I mean,
Honestly,
look around
maybe-
though, my friends. Look around. The gods have forsaken this land. They obviously give no care for the people here.
If it was you, what would the goblin rites be?
Well, the goblin rites for funerals, it's usually, I mean, it's not an individual sort of thing because most of us do die in combat, so it's an individual funeral service isn't really very common. But usually they do like a big pyre of the bodies, and then they're burned. But it's sort of like a celebration though of like the bravery of dying in combat and stuff like that.
Well, let's say it's.
I don't
not
think
your
they're going to
friend.
receive that sort of reverence here.
Let's say it's not your friend. Let's say it's an enemy.
Well, like an enemy goblin.
Surely you would not celebrate.
Well, no, but if any of their tribe survives, then they would collect the bodies. We would just leave the bodies at the battlefield and move on.
Yeah, I mean, there's different kinds of goblins, too. There's, like, pretty wild goblins. They just feed them to the
Yeah,
wolves.
some of them a little more almost.
This guy wasn't very tribal. It was more cult-like, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, actually,
the way
he probably
he spoke about this queen, it was like,
Yeah, he's probably worshiping
Like a
her.
cult-
He's probably
cult
not
follower.
worshiping. He's probably not following Magubliet anymore.
I mean, he might even have fairy blood.
I look
That's
towards
true,
the
too.
corpse.
Okay, maybe I'm reading too
I
much
mean-
into this. Maybe I should just leave this.
I mean, I would want to go to the mother. If I wasn't fed to the wolves.
Yeah, I kind of would like a god that has, I think, been seen and done something.
I don't know how smart it would be for us to deliver his body to the mother.
I just think I want to go to the god of whichever god is against the god that the person who killed me worshipped.
Unless it's like a
That sounds
fair
pretty
god.
complicated.
Yeah, but it works out.
What? You know how that is, right, Cyrus? And I look towards Cyrus.
Religion is a complicated thing.
I think we're
Yeah,
better
I
putting,
mean,
putting
intelligence.
our
That's why I didn't pay attention in class.
we're better putting our faith in each other, my friends.
I mean,
Well, yeah, while we're here, but
if he wants us to burn them, we'll burn the goblins and then dump them in the river. Is that better?
No, it's
Just dump them.
I think
I'm-
their plan is sound.
We're giving them
yeah,
to the
you,
mother.
you go ahead. Yeah,
Could be
no,
worse.
you go. You do your thing. I'm just. Don't worry about me. Don't worry
Just
about
roll
me.
them
It's
down
fine.
the hill. They'll
Scuzz,
reach it.
I didn't take you for the sentimental type.
It's not like that. It's just it's things are hard out here for a little goblin fella sometimes. And, it just sometimes things catch me off a little bit, but it's fine. You're right. In the context of the situation and everything, we're doing it. We're doing it right.
I am writing this down though, so like if something does happen, I got you.
He's filling out his
Y'all
book
gonna
that
give-
he's supposed to
are you guys gonna
already
give-
have.
You're gonna give Scuzz a proper
Yeah,
goblin
collect
funeral.
collect the bodies, build a spire, burn. I got you.
Hey, you guys are looking tired. I could hook you up with a room in the Onyx.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I
that'd
think
be good.
Do some good. Yeah.
I take that.
Yeah.
I could use a drink.
Yeah, you guys want drinks and food first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Little John, it almost looks like maybe the people in the town could use a good meal too. Maybe I could give you a hand in the kitchen, and we can make something nice for everyone.
Hey, that's a good idea. Maybe, I mean, the people here ain't above eating wolf meat, so, we got a couple of them.
Help you with that, for sure.
Yeah.
Might lift the spirits of the people to know the ones that help them are also here providing for them. Why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
You want to put a little base of something on those because the wolves get real gamey.
I got your back. I just kind of pull my coat over, and you can see that I've got a pouch of like a spice pouch on my belt.
If you need me to preheat a pan, I got this very warm rock. Just put it on top of the rock and it'll heat it up.
That's not even as hot as a fire, so.
No?
No.
Oh, I
mean, it's a good hand warmer, but Little John
no,
hands
it's
it back.
it's very uncomfortable most of the time. It does not. It doesn't. Long term, it sucks.
It's good for frying. It's good for frying some eggs once in a while.
Hey, just crack it on there, you know.
Yeah.
Just watch it not burn at all.
It's like a slow cooker.
Well, I got the kitchen, so yeah, Desperado, you want to give me a hand then? I'll have these
I
guys
do.
prepare the wolves, and we'll start the soup and the stew and whatnot. We'll throw it in there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Can I help with guidance? Try to make this taste better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, usually we want to like prepare the meat for a while, but you know, to feed all these people, we're probably gonna need it right away. So.
Yeah, I don't think we got time for a slow roast.
I don't mind helping with tenderizing.
In the kitchen, Little John mentions to you Desperado and Cyrus. I don't imagine Durian and Scuzz are useful in the kitchen.
I will wander off into the woods, and I'll come back with like says I can go and find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people each day.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just come back with like a large game animal that I've got around my shoulders, and like some berries in a pouch and all that, and I'll just start butchering it and the.
For 5 people, maybe like a couple rabbits.
Yeah, sure. I'll just
yeah, nice.
I just get more food, you know.
I like it.
Less strain on the town.
Man, you know, I'm glad that you're helping me here, Desperado, because you know, I was thinking, you know, I don't really believe in coincidences, and you know, I mean, one day the ATK left, and that same night fairies and goblins shows up by chance. I say not a chance.
I haven't had a good experience with the ATK.
Yeah, me neither. I mean,
they're a long way from home. They seem to think they have an authority around here, and it scares me.
Yeah, I liked when Kevin was running the show, you know, but then that thing with the doppelgangers, and man, I haven't seen him since. Things just haven't been the same since either.
Doppelgangers. Oh my gosh. Okay. I remember hearing rumors about doppelgangers among the ATK.
Yeah. One of them took Kevin's place.
So we know if Commander Hawkins is he dead?
I mean, they never found his body, so I'm thinking somebody took him for something else. And you said you knew Kevin.
I met Kevin in the sense he knows my brother.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I never met him personally, but I read about him. Yeah.
Solid dude.
But well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm concerned about the ATK being here. Just doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, Cyrus, you knew Kevin too, though, didn't you?
Knew his mother, yeah. I knew him briefly, yeah.
Must have been good people.
He's a good man. His mother, she's a saint. She's a good woman.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of bothers me still that he's gone and nobody knew what happened to him. But anyways, like I was saying, the ATK left, and our cleric also went with him. You know, she would usually, you know, give the mother's love to the fallen. You know, without her here, I'd say we just put her in the old crypt, nice and quiet until she gets back. But lately, you know, the dead, they've been going missing.
Interesting. What this cleric? What is her name?
Sokel.
What did you call her?
Sokel. Yeah. A little standoffish, but she's all right. But like I said, the dead, they've been going missing. Some say they're leaving, and some say they're being taken. And every once in a while, one comes wandering back, like they've been raised from the dead. They're like mad, like their mind is gone.
Anything to do with this Queen of Shadows, Queen of Darkness that they're talking about?
Maybe. I mean, you hear different things about the different elves in the city, and not sure what to think.
Different elves? What do you mean by different elves? There are...
Yeah, there's the Loyalists, and then there's another faction. It's not really clear. They follow this one called the Master. Anyways,
and then there's these ones. Oh,
I kind of wanted to talk to you and your boys all together. Why don't we got the soup on the fire here. Why don't we step out and talk with Scuzz and Durian?
That's a good idea. Let's do that. You can let things simmer a bit.
I show up in the kitchen. It's like, not yet. I got a couple of rabbits. Let's cook these somewhere. I don't know. And I got some berries as well, edible. I swear. And a little bit of mint.
And Scuzz, I imagine you're in the tavern, maybe with Scud, or would that make sense?
Yeah. I'm at the tavern with Scud, and we're sitting at one of the tables, and I have my new rod laid out, and I've got my a couple of my tool sets there, and I've very sloppily wrapped a strap of leather around it that I've tied off, and I'm currently just carving runes into it with my carpenter tools. But in this very sloppy way, and I've got little bit. I'm working on a on one of my infusions on it. Is what's happening mechanically here, but it's not cute. It's very sloppy and messy. It looks like I'm breaking it. Is what it looks like if you didn't know any better. But. And we're just we're sitting there chatting while I'm doing that.
Very good.
Interesting. Nice.
I would have the group then approach the table where Scuzz is working.
Nice.
Hey, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Hang on. And I'll pack all my stuff away and just start just blowing sawdust and stuff all over the place. sorry, guys. Here, yeah. Come on, sit. Sorry. Just working on a little something. I got a couple of ideas for some stuff that's gonna work. I'm gonna knock this out, and then, hey, Cyrus, we had questioned, but later on, can I borrow your armor for a minute?
Sure,
I'll make it worth your while. Okay. Anyway, we'll come back to that though.
Durian just falls into a chair. He is very tired. Oh. So, I gotta ask, guys, during that fight, how close did you all come to dying? Did you get there? Were you about to go?
Not at all for me, no.
Because I was in the middle of it. I couldn't think about anything else.
If I had to put it into numbers, I was 2 steps away from death.
Thank you, by the way.
That far, okay.
I didn't, you helped. I was dead without you, Cyrus, and I appreciate you very much.
Wow, I must be really good at this because I didn't get touched.
Yeah, same. I think you're on a roof or something. I don't know. I just thought about.
I was on a roof. I was on the ground. I was all over.
Yeah, I thought about killing the window and on the roof. We was down there. We was down there.
I thought about killing you during the fight. I'm gonna be honest. I was about to get you.
I was your eye in the sky, guys. I was out of harm's way.
Oh man,
I was holding a flank.
I did catch those arrows to the knees too.
Don't even start. Little John won't stop talking about how he got shot in the knee with some arrow, and You
It
can't
wasn't me.
Oh,
work as well anymore.
Listen, you
that guy,
guys.
on and on and on. He could have been an adventurer. And this and that, but he
so
wasn't.
something about a
He
sweet
wasn't
roll? I don't
gonna
know.
be an adventurer. we
No,
all
it's gonna
know
stay
he
here the
wasn't
entire
gonna make
time.
it. You know how he took that arrow? You know where that came from? His
Where?
sister shot him with a new toy.
Huh?
Did you hear that? That's
He
where he
did?
got shot. That's what the arrow was.
He lied
He
to
talks
me.
this whole game. Yeah, he talks this whole big game. His
I
little
can't
sister shot him
believe
with that
Little
arrow.
John.
He's full of crap.
Little John laughs. I'm glad you guys are in, good spirits here, but, I got something serious to ask you. I know that you just laid your life on the lines for everybody and all that, but, we do got, one little problem still.
Yeah.
And
What
you
is
could
it?
rest. It's all good, but, the thing is, we got to keep these bodies safe. These people that fell during battle,
Yeah.
in our town, we revere the mother, but like I was telling these guys, our cleric, she's out of town with the ATK. The families, they probably want Sokel to give last rites. No offense, Cyrus, you do a beautiful thing, but that is who we follow.
I
here.
understand that. Yeah.
So maybe you guys could keep the body safe until Sokel comes back. They're supposed to be in Newport for 4 days.
What do you got, like a zombie issue or something going on around you?
Yeah, we do. You heard about the undead in the city, I'm sure. So if we let them hang around too long, sometimes they just up and leave.
They just go.
Unless someone's coming and taking them, but it's hard to say. Last time, Milo and his boys was watching them, and they fell asleep. When we found them drunk and snoring, the dead was gone. So, I like Milo. He's a good guy, but, this is serious. We can't let the people down again.
Hey, yeah.
So so why not? I know they want to get their last rites from, the one cleric they know, but if we were to, put them in the river, would that solve the issue? Would that magically solve the issue? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the families, they like to send them off with the right prayers, and then the families, they put the things with the people, almost like a gift to Lord Eric, you know, to show him, hey, these people, they meant well, they did good things. Here's some things for you. You look
so
after
he can be
our
bribed?
kind.
Oh yeah, most of the gods can.
So if I dip one of my friends that has died and I put him in the water, but I send a bucket of chicken, will he just eat it and I'm good? Or I guess they're good. Whoever I'm
those
dipping in the
chickens will be
river.
swimming with the fishes, so I don't think so.
depends on
I guess it can't be alive. Wait, if you dip a
What are you
plant
doing?
in the water, does it live after?
Why do you keep your chicken in a bucket?
It's just convenient.
Well,
You
anyways,
would have it loose in a bag.
like I
Oh,
said,
you'd have had chicken nuggets.
they're supposed to be back before nightfall on the 4th day. That's 3 nights to keep watch, so it's worth 20 gold a night.
All right. Where were we?
all right.
I'm guessing the guardhouse. I'm sure they got cells in there. We just,
Oh, we got a crypt, so we
I
put them
gotta-
in the crypt, and then you guys could just keep watch.
Let me. Does the crypt have a door?
I think the crypt's haunted.
This is an ancient crypt. It's a little haunted, but it's from
Wait,
times-
wait. No, hold on a minute. No,
It's
no,
from times
no,
past.
no,
It's a
no.
little haunted. It's a little haunted.
It's a little haunted. That's
It's
all.
a little haunted, but it's a
Do
good
you not
place
think that's
to,
why they're
area.
walking out of there?
Darian, you ever been in a crypt that ain't a little haunted?
I've never been in a crypt ever.
So you haven't been in a crypt that's not a little haunted, then? Okay.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
Look, we'll call it 100 gold for the job. All right. You just watch that tomb until Sokel comes back. If it takes longer than 5 nights and days, then we could talk about more money.
5 nights in the crypt. All right.
Do we need to be in the crypt? Can we just lock it and stand outside, and if anything comes out, deal with it as it comes out, but keep things locked inside? Do we need to
I'll
be
leave
inside?
the specifics up to you. You look like you know how to run an operation, so.
I'll hang out in the crypt. I'll set up my workbench. I got some stuff I got to do.
So is it?
Well,
what happens if they do rise? Like, we don't want to destroy the body, right? Because we still want them to be like.
Well, Dorian, I got something for that, and he pulls out a mace from behind his back. I hate to say it.
Yeah, see, that looks like it'll destroy it.
Take this in case they rise up. Just try not to break their faces, huh?
I mean, I could hit it with the flat of my blade, but sure, and I take the mace. Is it special?
They call it a mace of disruption.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, it has an extra effect on the dead, so it's kind of
all
for
right.
this.
All right. I'll hold on to it. I'm not a mace guy, but I'll try it out.
Yeah, I mean, you, Cyrus, Desperado.
Oh, hey, Cyrus, you want this?
I mean, it don't matter to me.
Yeah, it's not for me. I'll tell you that much. That mace is about as big as I am.
It's either you or me, Cyrus. Let's be clear.
How attached are you to your weapon?
I like it.
I'll take the mace.
All right, there you go. And give him the mace.
Yeah, you gotta change your background to say Green Flame Mace.
God, don't even worry about it.
This is a good mace.
So when you hit a fiend or an undead with this magic weapon, that creature takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage. And if it has 25 hit points or fewer after it takes that damage, it has to make a wisdom saving throw or be destroyed.
Oh, jeez. That's strong.
And on a successful save, it becomes frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
Sorry, can you repeat that? 2d6 fire damage?
Yes, I'll put it in the chat for you.
Radiant
2d6
damage.
Radiant damage. Yeah.
Radiant.
And it will require attunement, but that shouldn't be an issue.
Also, you get light when you hold it.
And rather than destroying the creature, we'll say that whatever evil spirit has infested it is driven out and destroyed. Not the physical body itself.
Here, take this item, which leaves no chance for the body to be recovered. Just turn it to ash. Just whoosh. I'll be very upset if you use it correctly.
So, yeah, I mean, I got rooms for you guys, but, you know, the job that I'm paying you for, well, the church is going to pay you, but they're good for it. That job kind of starts now, so.
Oh. You got like some cots or something we can put in there?
Yeah, I'll have them bring over some cots, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. Yeah.
Sleep on like a.
We're gonna have our meal. Are we still gonna eat?
I hope so. I'm hungry.
Yeah. I think we need to sort of figure out like a schedule for the next.
I lost a lot of blood,
so we can sort of sleep in turn. You know.
I mean, those 4 that's still in the town square, they should be good right now. We're gonna be moving them over shortly, though, kind of to get them out of the public eye, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think we got time for dinner.
All right. I'll just grab a healthy portion and some ale. I will drink this time. I will eat my meal and finish. Then I'll help carry the dead over to the crypt.
I'll use a bunch of the spices out of my Heward's handy spice pouch, Ben. Probably some thyme and rosemary and whatever else, other things that might be good with wolf meat.
Little John says, I usually just put some salt on it. That'd be real nice right there, though.
Yeah, we can do that too. Extra salt.
Yeah. Very good. So I imagine the group of you would be, you know, relaxing for a short time in the tavern before heading off with Durian to see, you know, what this job will entail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right. Let's take a quick break here for about 10 minutes, and then we'll return and see what happens next.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Reynold is an above-average height dwarf who worked in a small village as a blacksmith and was very friendly with his neighbors, making friends with whoever he could find. Despite having a simple and fulfilling life, he still felt a bit empty, like something was missing, until one day out in a nearby forest he spotted a baby orc, scavenging off of a wolf's corpse trying to find something to eat. Reynold knew what he had to do and took this abandoned baby into his home and fed him, giving him shelter and clothing him. After an extended period of time, with no one seemingly coming after this child, Reynold adopted him and gave him a new name, Dismas Hook. Reynold spent all of his time with Dismas, teaching him his trade and learning the Orcish language and having a wonderful time, but not all was well. The other villagers that Reynold had known and befriended turned their backs on him and looked at the two of them with disgust. This family of two were treated as a disease, being mocked and insulted, refused service, or met with great resistance in day-to-day life, making Dismas's early life anything but normal. Once Dismas had grown and up and matured a bit, Reynold took him on a supply run to a nearby town to get away from all of the hostilities. But once on the outskirts of the village, they were ambushed by the more radical members of the community and battle occurred. The aftermath of this battle was bloody, and there were many casualties on both sides. The only one that lived that day was the once again lonely blacksmith. With an unmarked grave and a pack full of gear and memoirs, Reynold left behind his vile village and struck out in an attempt to find a reason in all the madness and hate that encountered him.
I look like I'm prepared.
I got you, Bet.
We're back. We're back. And so when we left off, you guys were tasked with guarding those who had fallen during the battle for Riverside. And you go back out into the town square, and those who have fallen have been wrapped neatly in canvas. There's actually a coffin for one of them that they have been placed in. So they either bought or had a coffin. And they're being loaded onto a mule cart to be taken to the crypt on the other side of town.
Should tie their feet together.
Maybe once we leave sight of the families, we should do that.
Little John explains to those who are gathered that you all, the heroes of Riverside, will be guarding the fallen until Sokel returns. He explains that Cyrus is a cleric, and so they will be in good hands.
Did Little John actually refer to us as the heroes of Riverside?
Yes. So the crypt is on the south end of town, which is up the hill a little ways. Perhaps a half mile away, just outside of the edge of town. There's a heavy oaken door, and it's made from stone that looks aged. Very aged, perhaps hundreds of years old. Perhaps it was made in a time before Therizessa was the mother of Gira, a time when people were still buried in crypts, and that was a safe way to lay them to rest.
Yeah, and Ben, I think because we're not going to be forming the rites ourselves, I'm going to prepare the bodies for the rites, but I'm not going to proceed with it. So I might dress them with flowers to keep them smelling fresh, right?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. I might clean them up, maybe. But yeah, that's probably where I'm going to be spending my time, making sure they're presentable.
Very nice. Milo's boy shows up. He's driving a cart with some hay bales and some bedrolls.
Nice.
He delivers them to you.
How much room do we have in this space once we have our bedrolls laid out and everything?
I will move you to the map of this place. It's a small crypt made for people of some kind of renown or stature. You see that there are 3 of these large stone tombs where people are laid to rest. One has actually, long ago, as it's now overgrown with algae, has been shattered and at some point was opened. And then there's a deeper area. So the hallway leading into the place as you descend the stairs is about 10 feet wide, and then it comes into a larger central area with tomes, off of either side of it. And let me move you guys over there.
We need to drag ourselves on, do we?
I'm not sure. I think I can move you there.
Oh, there you go. I see something. Nice.
And Cyrus.
So this is not a underground crypt necessarily. It's not fully underground.
It is underground. The entrance is just basically a stairwell that leads down and turns around to the right before entering the main chamber. There's another central chamber. I'll kind of move you guys a little bit so you can see the different areas. And it looks like the central area was used for ceremonies in times past. But again, this crypt is, largely abandoned and, no longer used for its original purpose. You see that, at some point, some of the walls have collapsed or been taken down by whatever things might live beneath the earth, or beneath the ground, rather. And it does go into like a darker cave area.
Are there symbols of the mother around on the walls?
There are not. There are symbols of Corellon, one of the ancient gods that is no longer revered on Giro.
So this crypt is pretty old.
Yes. Yeah.
Could I check? I know stonemasonry pretty well.
Okay.
Could I check has this been worked on by anyone I would know of from history?
Make me a history check, please.
For this, because it has to do with stonemasonry, I believe I have advantage.
Okay.
Here, let me post it up. So, you're considered proficient in a history check, and add double your proficiency to the bonus check.
There you go. So instead of having advantage, you add +4.
Yeah. So whatever this
still,
is,
still
it's
pretty great.
Yeah, whatever this is +4 then.
Okay.
So that would be history.
So 5. This is old. I have no idea. I think I built this.
Yeah. I think maybe Cyrus did it himself.
Grandpa, was that you?
It's strange because
this is obviously
like...
a natural occurrence.
It looks like
yeah,
it's
this
a
grew
dwarven
here,
make, but it is does seem to be dedicated to an elven god.
Okay, so probably some elf back in the day. Yeah, that's strange. This is elven work.
I might walk around, Ben, and just see if there's other exits.
Sure.
You mentioned there's caves that are.
Yeah, it looks like tunnels through broken parts of the wall leading to a larger cave area. I'll move you guys over there, or you can move over there to the far right of the map. Where the hatch marks are, that's the end of the edge of the cave system, basically.
Right on.
It doesn't seem to go any deeper or further than this larger area. There are, you see all these various circular or cylindrical stones with X's marked upon them. Perhaps there are others laid to rest here, or they're meant to symbolize something else.
So we have one exit, which is where we came from.
Came in, right? Yeah.
Yes. And it seems like there is 3 crypts that are, or I guess we're in a crypt. 3
tombs,
coffins that are not broken, and 4 dead bodies that we know of.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, where do we want to sleep?
I mean, I think we should probably not all go to sleep at the same time either.
Oh,
I
no,
think we should probably stagger
but-
that off a little bit.
Oh, what's in here? There's a room over here with a sword.
You see a large ceremonial sword laid down upon a display.
I think if I pick that up, all these guys will wake up, right?
Yeah, I don't want to disturb the dead either, Desperate or
Hmm?
Durian.
I'm
Durian.
you?
Durian.
You're me. What's going on, Durian?
Maybe just give me a second to speak instead of trying to speak over me, bro.
Sorry. Yeah, little John said this was a little haunted, and I'm beginning to believe him.
I'm gonna start making my bed while they figure out the rest.
Think maybe I'll sleep in this little part of the stairs that when we came down. You know, so they
Yeah,
maybe can't get past.
I'll take first watch so I can finish up the work I was here.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Scuzz is gonna start pulling out all his stuff and setting up a little workstation over in the corner.
I'm gonna bring you my
Like right in
my
here.
armor, I think.
Oh
before
yeah. Let me hold on to that.
Before I go to bed, yeah.
Now, Desperado, you're also a holy man, right?
No.
No? Oh, it's right. You don't like the gods. Sorry.
But I do have yeah.
What's your?
I'm a man of honor. Let's put it like that for now.
So out of the 3 days we're gonna be here, which day do you think these guys are gonna wake up and we're gonna have to put them back to sleep? It's gonna be like tonight or like tomorrow night.
You know, man, honestly, I haven't foggiest idea when it would happen. They may not.
Maybe it happens every night.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah.
As a group of you
I
set up,
honestly, this is new to me.
you set up your bedrolls and perhaps lay out some of the hay for cushioning, I guess. And Scuzz, you prepare your workstation. You hear heavy boots coming down the stone steps that lead into the crypt.
About to get robbed. I stand up. I have my great axe at the ready.
And,
Yeah, I'm with you.
Durian, you said that you were setting up in the stairwell that leads into the crypt?
Right where I'm standing at the bottom before it opens up in the main room.
And you see, following the sound of the footsteps, a stout dwarf, Bruno, enters the crypt.
Oh, hey, Bruno.
Little John said I would find you here.
Yeah.
I hate to do
He's the
this to
blacksmith?
you. Yeah, the dwarven blacksmith. I hate to do this, but I'm going to need those weapons back.
Right.
I was hoping I could let you keep them, but the shop is worse than I thought. Many of my jewels and some of my other things were taken.
Did you find? It's all gone. You robbed clean.
I mean, I found a small number of the jewels by the front door, but yeah, probably going to need to sell these weapons to make ends meet.
Aw. Well,
Well,
I'm
I mean,
not gonna. Ooh.
Yeah, no, I got a scimitar that I took, that I found, but yeah, here you go. Give back a scimitar.
I go ahead and I give him back the great axe.
I'm really sorry. I mean, we fought well together, and I appreciate doing battle with men of your caliber.
Yeah, no, listen, this is a good weapon. It's well made, well executed. And you know, when we do need to have some weaponry or something like that, we're definitely gonna come and see you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Just, something doesn't quite add up, though. You said that you found these, Scuzz. But why would somebody who's robbing my smithy just ditch the best goods?
No. We found there were goblins that were taking them, and we stopped them, and they dropped the stuff to run, to escape. Yeah, it wasn't. We didn't just find them in a pile somewhere. Because that would make that sounds like I'm trying to cover something. Like I'm telling you some sort of weird lie or something. That's not what's going on here.
Scuzz, will you make me a deception check, please?
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at Scuzz. Going,
You're good at those, right?
I'm gonna tell you right now before I roll this. No matter what happens, Scuzz is gonna continue on as if he nailed it.
Hey.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I even and this was the story I told him. I told him that we fought off a goblin that had it. We didn't just find him in a pile. That is the actual story I told him initially.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it was obvious.
I mean, I guess that seems to make sense. Well, again, I'm sorry that I need to take these back. And
yeah,
gonna
no, it's yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm gonna hand back the hammer I took as well.
thank you. And, you know, maybe if I somehow come across these jewels, then, you know, or maybe if you were able to deliver some to me, then we could make a trade. But, yeah, I'm probably going to need to sell these just to, you know, keep my operation funded.
Yeah, it's fine. Of course, you do what you got to do. I understand.
Durian pats down his pockets. I got 4 gold I robbed from a goblin.
Yeah, well, if you have something, I mean, just if you want them in the future, you could, I'll give you a great deal, because I do like seeing them in your hands. But, again, sorry, and thank you. You guys take care.
All right. Bye, Bruno.
You guys bed down for the first night. The tomb is, the crypt is chilly, and a draft pulls through. What are you all using for light?
I've got my mace
I
got right now.
I got dark vision.
Yeah, I have dark vision too.
I don't need light.
I have dark vision, but I do have a couple candles lit just at my workstation, just for the extra light while I'm trying to finish the finer tunings.
From time to time, the candles blow out, but they're easy enough to reignite. Something is pulling a draft through here, even though there seems to only be one entrance. But what is the order of your watch? The Scuzz intended to stay up for a little while the other three of you.
I took the
take some
first
rest?
watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should probably do watch in pairs with an overlap, guys. Probably not good to have just one person.
Yeah.
As long as I can sleep for like an hour, I'm gonna be fine.
Cool. Yeah, I don't need a lot of sleep either, honestly.
So I can be one of the first to do a watch after I get my rest.
I'm wasn't
taking my
hurt as
full
much
8.
in the-
He's sleeping like a baby.
I wasn't as hurt as you guys were during that fight. I could take the first. I could be in the first two watches, so the first 4 hours or so, or however long we want to do this.
That could be next. You wake me up and I'll stay up with you, and then these two boys can keep sleeping.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and then Cyrus would take the last watch then.
I'm taking my long rest, buddy.
And so the first night passes uneventfully. The morning comes, and the crypt warms slightly as it is near the surface, but it still is chilled under here. Is there anything that the group of you wish to do the next day?
I would like to mention, Ben, that my cool, warm rock is a constant 94 degrees Fahrenheit within a 15-foot radius.
Okay.
It's uncomfortably warm
The
down
hallway
here.
of the crypt is warm and
weltering.
yeah, and the main chamber does heat up a little bit. So actually, yeah, it's not too uncomfortable for the night.
Oh, hey, Cyrus, I finished up with the armor. Yeah, here you go. I'm gonna give it back to you. And what kind of armor was it that you had?
It's chainmail.
Okay, so it looks totally the same, except if you look on like right at like the collar on the back, a couple of the chains have like additional metal pieces sort of woven into them, and kind of just poking back a little bit. So it's like, yeah, so like if you got a spell and you know sometimes you got to really like focus on the spells and concentrate on them, but you get distracted or you get hit and you can lose that. little thing. So this is something that, like when you get hit, you're like, oh, it hurts so bad, but then you kind of kick your head back, and that little poke in the back of your neck, it's gonna wake you right up. You're gonna be focused and alert, and you're gonna be right on top of things. Trust me. Well, you try it, test it out. It's gonna work great for you.
It's a touch-sensitive keychain
And,
taser attached to your neck.
Yes. And to metagame it, I gave him the mind sharpener infusion on.
Well, you got the
his
sharpener
armor.
right.
There's a divot in the back of his
So-
neck that's just like getting deeper and deeper with each use.
You've got 4 charges on it, and anytime you fail a concentration check, you can spend one of the charges to succeed instead. And then you get a 1d4 charges back every morning.
Oh man, that's so strong.
And I also completed, I put a +1 arcane focus on my rod. So I get a +1 bonus to my spell attacks.
Okay, very good.
That's all I got.
Well,
Nice.
I'll go out and I'll get dinner or breakfast, I guess. And I'll go out and I'll go get us some game and some berries to eat.
Okay.
Sure. When he gets back, I'll cook it.
Berries and game. Sorry.
Did the group of you intend to spend the day in the crypt?
I
wouldn't want to. No, honestly.
I'd go leave to go get food, but besides that, I would stay in the crypt, looking at my little book.
If we confirm that there's only one way in and out, like I don't understand. I don't know why we'd need to stay inside of it all the whole time.
I don't know. They could burrow out through the rock.
I would like to investigate that draft that I was feeling last night. See if I can figure out where that was coming from.
Sure. Make an investigation check, please, as you search the crypt and the cave system.
Investigation? Pfft. All day, baby. I'm gonna investigate like a monster. That's an 11. But I rolled a 6, so like it's still pretty impressive for what
You
I
feel
got.
the air being pulled from outside and around the main chamber, and then when it gets to the caves that lead to the larger earthen chamber, the air disperses somewhere.
Should I sit next to the bodies with this rock, so it can't make it cold? I'll do that.
Good.
Yeah, it's more just making sure that this place really does have only one entrance and exit. You know, it feels like
Yeah,
there
that's
might be
it.
some sort of secretive hidden around in here.
Darian pulls out his warm rock and he puts it in the center of the bodies, and he leaves the range of the rock and he's like, "It's so cold," and he goes back inside the range and he sits there. Huh?
Take your rock with you. It's fine.
Okay,
It's
all right. I did not like that.
Cyrus, do you have anything that you wish to accomplish during the day?
I think I'm gonna stay with these bodies. I think we're getting paid a hefty sum.
Okay.
So it's a small sacrifice, and I think I'm probably the one who's the most used to being around crypts.
Fair enough.
Desperado.
Yeah, Scuzz and Cyrus are unaffected by this. We're probably like playing cards or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm okay.
Desperado,
like
you mentioned
grossed
wanting to
out.
leave the crypt. Do you have anything in mind?
I just don't like being underground like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
kind
get
of
used to it.
kind of altogether unnatural.
Sure.
Every once in a while, I might just go up the stairs and just kind of poke outside and walk the perimeter a little bit.
Feel the sun.
Come back around. Make sure there's nothing coming out of the ground, or there's no other. Just an excuse to go up and get some air and then come back.
Okay. Yeah, the day is largely uneventful. Little John sends some bread and soup for the group of you, leftover wolf soup. And other than that, the day passes fairly uneventfully, with the four of you kind of relaxing, licking your wounds from the battle from the day before. When
anyone know? Ooh. I just wanted to ask the party, Does anyone know how to? I know I'm asking this. We've known each other for a while now, and I should have asked this before. Does anyone know how to read orc? Any takers?
Well, I think they orcs use the similar alphabet to what the giants and dwarves use, if I'm not mistaken.
I show him the book. Does it look like that? And it's just like horrible chicken scratch.
Yeah, I'll go that one.
Sorry, no.
Is that no? All right.
And so, as the day draws to a close, you hear quick, frenzied steps rushing down the stone stairs of the crypt.
Is it me? Or I'm already down? I'm back down.
I would have you all down there, perhaps, coming to get your share of the soup for dinner or whatnot, what have you.
You hear that, guys?
Is that?
He's gonna trip down the stairs if he keeps running like that.
We go check it out.
I'm staying next to the body.
And Scuzz, as you enter the main hallway leading up the stairs, you see Scud.
Hey, Scuzz. Oh man, I'm glad I found you guys.
What are you doing?
Look, listen. Milo, he sent me. He's keeping watch, and he said that he saw some Darklings coming down South Bluff. I think they're gonna ambush us.
What?
Darklings, they're like cursed elves, kinda. Yeah, they probably work with the goblins.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we gotta go help him.
Yeah. Okay.
I get up.
We can't all go though. We gotta. Somebody's gotta stay and watch these. We gotta keep the job at hand too.
Oh man, I think they're coming here though, so we cut them off and ambush them, and then Milo needs all you guys. I think.
Durian's gonna get up. He's gonna walk over to Scud and he's gonna touch him with a finger. Do I feel something?
Yeah.
Touch my finger.
Me, bro. Let's go.
I don't know. Are you cursed right now?
I mean, I don't feel cursed.
Because when we talked to Books, he said there was nobody else here. Nobody else coming.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna trust him.
All right, listen. Let's just we can argue about this all we want to. I think that one of us should stay behind with the bodies, and the rest of us should go check it out. I don't.
I'll say.
I mean, we better hurry so we can get the upper
anywhere.
hand. So,
Sorry to cut you off, Cyrus.
Before we go anywhere, I'm gonna ask Durian for his weapon.
Oh, all right. Okay. Hand it over. This is a normal great axe.
Not anymore. So I'm gonna switch off from using my Blessing of the Forge on my armor to blessing his weapon. So my armor is down to 18, but his weapon is now +1.
Okay.
You told me I got rid of my +1 great axe for nothing. I had to put all that back in.
Okay.
Who told you to get rid of it, man?
Who's intending to stay?
I'll stay because I am the most likely to survive if things go bad.
Stay here?
Yes. Someone's gonna stay with the body.
I feel like I should stay because I have the mace as well.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna leave Milo hanging though?
Wait, I'm coming.
It's Milo.
I'm going too, but I.
Oh, Milo! I'm definitely staying.
Oh, all right.
We're
so
already.
I can go then.
We're already heading out.
Okay.
I wonder if we should stay together though, guys. I don't know.
Scuzz
Classics.
has agreed to go with his brother Scud. Desperado, are you staying with Durian and Cyrus or joining Scuzz and Scud?
I'm going with Scuzz and Scud.
Oh. Maybe you should go, Cyrus. You got that little bird thing, right?
I can have him come with you.
Well, maybe you should go. And then if things are bad, you send the bird and you let me know, and then I come running.
That'll work. All right.
And you are
Okay.
I know you don't like to hear it. You're shorter, and it
Or
will
you-
take longer for you to get there.
Or perhaps you leave your friend here, and you can see what's going on with Durian. And if we need to come back, you can communicate with him, right?
Up
across
to
distance?
100 feet.
Okay.
Not too far.
From the top of the stairs, you hear, "We're leaving."
I'm with you, bro.
All right, so I'm chasing after Skuz
Okay.
with my short slivy legs.
And I'm staying behind.
Is your familiar staying behind with Durian?
He's coming with us.
Okay.
He's gonna be like our emergency call.
Okay.
He's gonna be a carrier pigeon.
So he's outside of the tattoo. He's probably like on my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, Milo said that we'll hide in the trees and the bushes, and then he said that they're coming up pretty quick, so I hope we can make it there.
And the group of you rush through the forest. Scud explains that there's a clearing ahead, and
Yeah, as soon as they reach the clearing, we'll spring the trap and we'll all attack them. Here, I think Milo's up there in that tree. I don't see him. Though.
Just as we're going up, Ben, I'm going to use my divine sense. So I can detect the presence of strong evil, and then if it's like celestial fiend, undead within 60 feet of me, I can detect the feeling of that. I get a sense of either coming from our friend Scud or from something else in the vicinity.
that's within 60 feet of you, not within total cover. You don't seem to pick up any signals. It doesn't clue you into anything. Yeah.
Spider sense is not tingling.
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, let's get in these bushes here. I mean, that's where I'm gonna hide.
Scud.
Yeah, I'll hide then. I'll hide.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I'm doing the math. I'm like, damn, I should not have. I think I'm gonna get us all discovered, but sure, I'll hide.
Will you all make stealth checks with advantage, please?
That's a normal check for me.
That'd be a normal check for me as well.
That's a 14.
Not horrible.
Desperado, is yours a 13 or a 19?
It's 19.
Okay.
That's
13
advantage
for me.
Okay. And the group of you hunker down into a large thistly bush. It's very thick and provides cover. Scud says,
They should be here any second here.
a few moments pass. There's no sign of any enemies approaching, though.
Man, where did Milo get off to?
Guys, is there something going to the crypt? Cyrus.
Yeah. How far are we from the crypt right now?
I would put you a few hundred feet away.
All right.
Yeah, there's like a thick copse of trees, a small path leading back that way. So yeah, a few hundred feet away, I would say.
Yeah, that's too far for me to be able to see through my familiar. So I think I'm gonna have to use it more as a messenger than anything. So I'm just gonna hold until I see something.
Can we see in the direction we came from, Ben? I just want to look back to towards where it was, if we can see anything.
Sure, make a perception check, please, Desperado.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't need to roll at advantage there. Oh, it's 30-20 though.
Sure. The path is clear. There's a light breeze catching the trees. No sign of any enemies or Milo.
Scud, wanna explain to us what's going on here? I'm not seeing anything like what you was talking about.
I mean, I don't know. Milo said to go get you guys, and then like Milo's not here, and then the bad guys are not here, and I don't know where the Darklings would be.
Are you sure it was Milo?
I mean, it looked like Milo.
I look back over at Desperado. I think we need to get back.
Does he look like he's being honest?
Make an insight check, please, Cyrus.
Just because I've been attacked by him before.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Insight, you said?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Ooh.
22.
There's something that's not adding up about his story. You know, if Milo's supposed to be here, why isn't he here? There's no sign of battle or conflict.
I'm gonna grab him by the neck and start making my way back.
Okay.
Let's start getting our way back there, Scuzz. I might move back stealthily.
Yeah. Whoa. Go easy on him, man. Maybe he got lied to too. You know, sometimes he might be the victim here.
We might be out in the open here, guys.
Okay.
We're sitting ducks now.
I'll switch. I'll grab him from the ankle instead.
And you run back with Scud. Every now and then his head kind of hits the ground because you're not all that much taller than him, being a dwarf.
I'm 5 feet. I got 2 feet on him.
Back at the crypt, Durian, you're keeping a close eye on the corpses.
I'm sitting next to the corpses. My rock is keeping it a nice steady 94 degrees. I got my great axe out. That's just got improved. I'm looking at
dry 94, right? Right.
A dry 94. No moisture. It's dry. No humidity.
You don't want a human 94, trust me.
Human 94.
I don't know
So
if
you
I
got
want
like
a
a
dry
nice
94.
tan going on.
And you're keeping watch, so will you please make a perception check?
I'm staring at these bodies, and I'm keeping an ear out for anything that sounds weird.
I'm sorry, Ben.
7. I'm looking at this weapon. It's pretty cool.
What's up, Joel?
I forgot to. I was gonna send a message with my owl familiar.
Okay. That's okay. Go ahead and do so.
Just letting them know something weird is going on. I'll write it on a piece of paper and like have him like just carry it.
Sure. And it'll be able to make it more quickly than you. That's for sure.
Ben's looking at my 7, thinking about how I'm gonna get stabbed literally in the back.
Think about how to kill you.
I'm trying to kind of see how much more quickly the owl would be there compared to what I'm imagining happening. But so
like a 40 foot
quicker,
at least.
maybe twice as fast as you guys.
It's a 60-foot fly speed.
Oh, okay.
It was dashing.
It's flying. So yeah, so that's 120 foot, and it's able to fly. So it's probably able to go through obstacles that we'd have to go around.
And Durian, you know how to read because your intelligence is 11, right?
I don't know how to read orc specifically. Okay. I can read words, just not orcish.
Sure, and you recognize Cyrus's owl shows up and drops the note at your feet.
I grab the note.
Just as you pick up the scroll and unroll it to read it, darkness covers you.
As darkness is covering me, and it says,
unfortunately, this darkness...
Something is strange.
This darkness completely obscures your sight.
I'm feeling the bumps on the paper, and I say, yeah, no shit, you don't have to tell me something's weird. I grab my axe, and I keep my back to the wall, and I'm just sitting there.
What is your passive perception?
Passive perception? Probably not great, I would have to say. It says 11 on my sheet. Yeah, 11.
11.
Yeah, I'm going to get beat up, aren't I? Oh. Oh. Oh, no.
Magical darkness surrounds you. This is not like the dark that you're used to seeing through easily. And you hear the whistle of a blade through the air. And this attack will be made at advantage. A 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
You'll take 6 damage initially, but this blade finds purchase on your shoulder, and you feel it digging in deeply, cutting you deep. And you will take an additional 8 damage.
Oh.
You feel the heat of the blade pulled out of your shoulder. It burns, and then the blade sings through the air again, trying to strike you again. With a 20 to hit.
Ooh. Yep.
You'll take 7 piercing damage.
Yep. Ooh, ouchie.
You are shrouded in darkness, but you know that somebody has approached in the darkness, and they have attacked you. It is your turn.
Ah. Ow. I don't know who's hitting me in the dark, and I do not appreciate being blinded like this. I'm getting a little angry, and I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And I got hit in the shoulder, and I got sliced again. When I got hit, I got my back to the wall. So when I got hit from the shoulder, was it from behind or was it from forward?
It seemed to come from your right side.
From the right side, so... Ooh, I'm gonna go and swing now. If I were to attempt to run out of here, would I have any inkling of where I was going?
Yeah, you still have your wits about you. You could try to run towards the exit of the crypt.
I think I might try to do that.
Right.
I'm going to disengage as my action, and I'm just going to move my full movement as much as I can when I'm blinded to try and go up the stairs. Because I wasn't that far from it, from where I am on the map. I'm just going to try and just go as much as I can. And me disengaging is this just a very tall orc going, oh, just kind of like hip hopping on the floor, just trying to get forward.
And you feel the presence of the swordsman at your side as you move past them, and you go rushing up the stairs, and you crash into a small creature, even as you're trying to dance around and escape this threat. And if you would please, we're just going to do a strength competition here to see what happens.
Am I just rolling just strength?
Yes.
Okay.
A strength contest.
I'm good at it.
Don't you get advantage on strength checks when you're raging?
That is true.
Very good.
I am raging.
Oh.
And there is a small creature that you just bulldoze and trample over on your way out of the crypt.
Get out of my way, shorty!
And you're able to rush up the stairs, and you leave the magical darkness behind you, and you rush up the stairs of the crypt to outside, and you see your allies running down the trail towards you.
Guys, there's some bad people in there, and they got some weird darkness, so it's not good. And I'll turn to face the door with my weapon drawn, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. Everybody please roll initiative for me.
Let's see. Ooh, very good.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow, we all did good, guys.
Scuzz is quick on the draw.
Okay, and I would have you all gathered at the entrance to the crypt at the top of the stairs. The oaken door, swung wide open. Durian bleeding badly from the shoulder, and Scuzz, you can act first.
Okay. All right. Scuzz is going to charge on into the crypt. You said it's all in darkness under there?
Yeah, as you enter the crypt, you see, around the first turn, it's shrouded in pitch black.
All right, I'm going to run in, and for my action, I'm going to use my my magical tinkering, and I'm going to take a stone out of my bag that I have, the same one that I had that I was using to do like the white noise stuff with, and I'm going to grab my like one of my tool sets, and I'm gonna chisel like some adjustments to the runes on it, and start to rub it real fast so it starts to heat up on the stone, and then the rune in it'll start to glow a little bit, and it's going to emit light in a 5-foot radius, and then dim light for an additional 5 feet. Just sort of like a little light source.
Is this created by a spell?
No, it's magical tinkering. It's not a spell per se. I've learned how to invest a spark of magic into mundane objects.
Very
but
nice.
It's not a full spell casting.
Okay.
It is my action though to do that.
And you said that you send it down the stairs, or I'm sorry.
No, I'm just at the stairs, like at just right at the entrance. As soon as I saw the darkness, I pulled that out and popped that on there to activate that, just to sort of light up that entryway and see if I can see what's going on.
Sure. The light emitted from your magic seems to reach a barrier, a wall of darkness, and it doesn't seem to penetrate the magical darkness therein.
Okay, I was afraid of that. Figured it was worth a shot.
Yeah, totally.
All right, I will just pocket that light since it's not going to do us any good, and draw my weapon and just ready. Well, not ready an attack because I already used my action, but just brace for what's to come.
Okay. It was a good idea, but it does seem that the magic of this darkness is not quite as easily dispelled as that. Cyrus, you're next.
Okay. How close am I from Durian?
My lord.
Durian's right
May I
at hand,
have
right
some
next to you.
healing?
Right next to me. Okay. I'm going bless on this first turn.
Eat.
Okay.
And I'm blessing Desperado, Durian, and myself.
Okay.
Just because those are the two that haven't gone up this turn yet, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm going with that. That's gonna be my action, and then I'm gonna have my owl help Durian as well. So you'll get the +1 from Forge's Blessing.
Mm-hmm.
You get a 1d4 to your attacks, and you have advantage on your first attack.
I will take it.
All right, that's my turn.
Oops. Sorry. After Durian is Desperado.
What?
Wait, that was my turn.
I mean, you're
sorry,
right,
after
Ben.
Cyrus.
That is correct.
After Cyrus
There's
is Durian.
there's Cyrus's Durian. Yeah.
Thank you.
good.
I'll look at the two holy and non-holy man that are here, and I'll say, I'm pretty hurt, and it won't do much good if I die, so I'm gonna go down there, but I'm not gonna be able to do very much, and I will.
If you hold up, I'll give you this potion.
Are you not healed?
No.
I thought you took a long rest already.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and then
and
took a beating.
I took you guys would have been dead.
And you see the blood gushing from Durian's shoulder.
I survived an assassination attempt.
You're fine. I'll bring you back.
Okay, and I'm not going too far, Desperado. I'm just going down the stairs. I'll go down the stairs, 30 feet. Yeah, pretty much. And then I will... my rage is gone, I believe, because it's been a full... I didn't do anything on my turn but run and rage.
Okay.
Which I should have done different, but oh well, whatever.
I thought you took damage.
That was after my turn. Or that was before my turn began, so I'd have to take damage running away, and I did not. Unless you count me knocking into that little
run down the
small
stairs
guy.
and
then I will Adrenaline Rush just for the temp HP.
Okay.
And then I will dodge as an action.
Okay. Next is Desperado.
So if I use my action to give him a potion, he gets like the full Monty of it. But if he uses it in so I will move up to my friend Durian and give him the potion.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good.
Are you feeding it to me, or are you just?
I will. Yeah, I will baby feed it to you.
Okay.
For 10 hit points. And then how far was that I had to move? 25. Yeah, and I will back up 10 feet. And then I will have my rapier and my shield ready.
Okay. After Desperado is Scuzz.
Okay. Still can't see anything though, right?
Yeah, you still see the wall of darkness in front of you.
Cool.
You know that the landing is just beyond that, and then the main chamber is around the corner to the right.
I am going to start slowly making my way down the steps into the darkness.
Goodbye. Nice knowing you.
Listening very carefully to whom or whatever it might be in my vicinity.
Okay. Will you make a perception check, please?
We're becoming Daredevil right now.
Trying to.
Oh.
Ooh, there's dirty 20.
I say you did well.
And you hear the shuffling of leather shoes upon the ground just to the right of the landing where the main chamber starts, level with that landing. So it sounds like somebody waiting right here for you as you approach.
Okay. I want to. How should we do this? Yeah, I'm gonna try to aim in the general vicinity where I'm hearing that sound at, and cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
That was a dirty 20 for the hit. No, that was my perception. This was a 13 to hit. Sorry.
You the beam of blue-white light streaks into the darkness, and you see it just absorbed, enveloped by the darkness, and you hear like a grunt as it does, it is cast into the darkness.
And then I shout into the darkness, like, "You see that? I can see you. You ain't hiding from me. You're gonna need better tricks than that, buddy."
Very good. Okay. Scuzz, after you cast your spell, the darkness leaves. And you see, I'm going to move you a little bit closer because I pictured you kind of approaching that area just so you can see what's going on here as well. And you see as there are 3 robed figures with hoods cast over their faces. One of them has ripped open the canvas that is housing one of the corpses, and over it you see him clench his fist, and something drops, the corpse revealed, and the body below him begins to tremble and stir. And, I'm going to roll a d4 to find the effects of what happens. The 1. And you see the body slowly begin to animate and raise from the ground. Cyrus, you're next.
All right. I'm gonna move first. I didn't move last time.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move right here. Give me 1 sec. Let me broadcast.
Then I can see everything now.
So I'm gonna move right here. So
Okay.
that's my movement, and that's as far as I can get to. I still can't see anyone or anything, right?
Whatever you can see on the map is what you can see, yeah.
So I'm gonna hold my action.
I could use a you.
You're fine.
Okay, I guess.
Uh,
if you were here, you would have died, but I don't know. Never mind.
You're fine. You're fine. You look good to me. I'm gonna hold my action for Toll the Dead. On the first enemy that I see coming through, trying to attack my friend.
Okay, very good. After Cyrus is Durian.
Well, I'm not bleeding out anymore, and my friends are here, and the darkness is gone, which is the most important bit. And I'm gonna just rush up and say, I'm upset again. It's over. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna kill you now, and I'm gonna go down the steps.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go 30 feet. I'm gonna rage. And do any of these guys look more important than the other?
You
Probably
see one hovering over the corpses, casting some kind of spell and reanimating these dead.
Oh, I see. Well, which of you wants to die? And I'm asking the 2 that are right in front of me.
And
if
as
you had
you
to pick.
rush upon them, they wield daggers against you, stabbing you.
Oh, God.
First the one on the left, 14.
Miss.
On the right, a 23.
Hit.
So from the dagger that hits, take 5 piercing damage.
Halved to 2. My temp HP's gone. It did its job. And the one that hit me, I'm just going to just full on swing my axe at.
Okay.
So you have advantage, and you
From
also
bird.
have the 1d4 from Bless.
Yes. You shouldn't have done that, buddy.
Ooh.
A 30 will
That's
hit.
a 30.
14
Jeez.
damage.
The Darkling falls to the ground, cut down.
All right, mister, you're next. And I just looked towards the one that's left. Then it'll be my turn.
Wow.
Jeez.
After Cyrus is... after Durian is Desperado.
Hey, Ma, wait. I
There's a big guy, and then there's a little small fry, and then a zombie.
can go up to here. I just gotta get around the corner so I can see. Right on. Okay. From here, can I can strike this guy from here?
Yes, you can.
So as I'm approaching, I kind of point my rapier into the sky and speaking some words of magic, asking for the blessing of the Red Lady to watch over me, and I cast Divine Favor on myself. So that adds that's gonna add to my combat damage, and then as I reach, I'm gonna attempt to skewer this creature here in front of my friend Durian, my rapier.
Go ahead, please.
That's 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Nice.
Wait for it.
Poor guy.
Plus, come on. So that's 14. That's 11 piercing damage, and then 3
wow.
more radiant damage.
Jeez.
Okay, and I apologize, I'm going to just speak as though something happened before you approached, and then this happened when the first Darkling was slain. A light flashes out, a brilliant light, so I'm sorry, I forgot to do this, but I'm going to do it. Durian, will you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, sure, yeah. You got it. Rage is only strength, right? Doesn't do con.
Bless.
That's right. Bless does work with this too. Con save with bless.
What?
I
Okay.
mean, it's a lot.
23, and that's when the first Darkling was slain. Now, Desperado, as you approach and slay the second Darkling, will you guys both please make Constitution saving throws as another death flash erupts from the Darkling?
30. Doesn't look good for me. 4.
And Durian?
I
Another
got a
con save, please.
Oh, another one. Okay,
I'm
well,
blinded.
I still got bless.
Nicely done. Oh, not quite.
Why? This is the one
DC
thing I'm
10.
good at.
Oh no.
Shooting me? No.
The afterlife blinds the both of you until the end of your next turn.
No. Blinded again. I don't like
Scuzz,
this.
you're next.
Can I? I'm just gonna. After I kill this guy, I'm just gonna take a step back.
Okay.
To finish my movement.
And Scuzz, you're up.
Guys.
Right. Scuzz is going to come back around the corner. Oh, we got both of those guys down. Okay, cool. Gonna come around here. That's gonna change up what I was gonna do. little bit. So we're gonna stay tried and true. We're just gonna go with a ray of frost on this guy right around the corner here.
Okay.
Gonna do something a little fancier, but oh wait, no, I'm not blessed.
Next time. Next time. I got you.
Yeah, enjoy your free concentration, whatever.
And the ray of frost smashes into the wall next to the Darkling Elder.
I'm gonna duck back around the corner and use my nimble escape to bonus action hide with disadvantage. Hey, that's not bad though. 14.
Okay.
And that'll be it. That's my turn.
All right, thank you. And the elder reaches over the bodies of one of the others that has fallen, and so you guys mentioned binding their feet, but you never did so? Am I interpreting that correctly? Or should I assume that you did do that because you had said you...
I think given the time that we had and we mentioned it, I think we would have.
I said not in view of the townsfolk, because doing that like immediately as we left, it would be a little...
Okay.
I think we had every expectation they would come to life at some
Oh
point.
yeah, 100%.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, in this situation, since this Darkling Elder was down there for, not a long time, but he was with the bodies for enough time, rather than having opened 2 of the canvases to reveal the corpses, I'll have him have revealed 1 and cut the bindings on that one's feet. So he crouches next to the second one and begins to unbuckle and then just rip open this canvas. But that's going to use his action to do so. And he reaches out to cast his spell again, but he will not have enough action economy to do so. The zombie rises and staggers forward.
What's happening to me?
Towards Durian.
It's all our advantage.
It's your show, bro. Your show.
I was gonna say, I think I just see the tip of him.
Okay.
Would that be enough to trigger my?
That's enough.
My yeah. Okay.
You'd already told the dead, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So if he would make a DC 13 Wisdom save.
This is not an advantage. A 17. So he does succeed, and then he goes ahead and slams into Durian.
At advantage. Oh.
With a 15 to hit.
Just hits.
So you'll take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Who hit me? What's going on? I can't see.
And next is Cyrus.
All right. I'm gonna switch off my my owl, because it resets on my turn. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep him the same.
Yeah, that's That's classic dwarven stuff right there.
It's so tough.
Classic dwarven stuff.
Don't you love it?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I know how it feels.
Right there. So can't quite make it. I do see the other guy, the Darkling. You said?
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, yeah.
Nice.
This guy. I'm gonna make him make a save. Wisdom, please.
$11.
Oh.
That won't do, my friend. Has he taken any damage yet?
No.
So he's full health. That's gonna be a 1d8.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, he has taken 1 hit point of damage from the spell he cast. So, yeah, to be fair.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's gonna be 1d12.
Okay.
Surely a little point of damage won't do much.
Boom.
I'll take 7. Yeah.
7
take 7
necrotic
off him.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna have my owl continue providing advantage for Durian.
Okay. His head whips around as you cast this spell. Striking your shield, I believe, is the way that you cast that spell.
Yes.
And, he doesn't recognize the sound of it, but he does recognize the effect. After Cyrus is Durian. You're
Durian
still
is blinded.
Okay.
He got hit by something. Last he saw, there was a corpse that was awake, and a guy that did something to that corpse. He doesn't know what slammed into it, but he's just gonna walk forward until he hits this wall, and then he's gonna use the wall to find, where that ray of frost hit, and then he's going to hear the bag rustling, and he's gonna swing at this guy.
Okay, make a perception check for me, please, as you try to feel the cold spot on the wall.
There. 16.
Sure, and as you feel along the wall, you do feel the spot that Scuzz's spell hit.
Oh, hey, there's somebody there. And I'm gonna make an attack at normal with the great axe. Well, I say normal, but with bless and all that.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Wow.
And rage is
That's a lot.
applied.
28 will hit.
That's
11.
ridiculous.
11 to him.
Sure, and this necromancer is bloodied.
I say, I can't see you, but I hope you're groveling right now. And I'll end my turn. And then my vision will clear. I'm like, oh, I can see. Hey, you're not groveling.
After Durian is Desperado.
I'm gonna dance through. 'Cause even in the darkest places, my friends, the light finds a way to shine through. Let me be the beacon that you follow.
What?
As I come through here, and I'm gonna take a swing at this guy. I might get an attack opportunity from this zombie here,
Thank you.
but I do not care.
The zombie tries to slam into you. 13 to hit.
It just I have my shield ready just to parry him off as I run by.
Very good.
And
aren't you blinded too?
I was, yeah. Is that still to this turn? That was last turn.
Oh, right, because I was after you, and I had to wait till my turn for it to be cleared. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
You'd still be blinded because it's at the end of this turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Just
you heard me yelling.
What method how would you pinpoint his location?
Just from hearing Desperado or Bodhi.
Same person.
Hearing Durian run through, and then a
He's
huge
not exactly quiet
splat,
either.
splat from his axe.
Do me a favor and make a perception check, and we'll beat a 12, and then you will attack the right location if you beat a 12.
Look at your keen elven ears here.
My keen elven ears
Easy
are
work.
true.
Nice, 16.
My loud ass.
16. So that's not. I don't attack at disadvantage, or I just.
You'll
I can attack at
you'll
disadvantage
attack
still.
the correct spot, but at disadvantage. Yes, please.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Yeah,
Just because you
you'll
had
make
to
it
cover
work.
some ground to get there, so I.
Yeah, fair
imagine-
enough.
Yeah.
You feel a cough and
totally.
bump your foot.
That's gonna be a miss.
Okay.
Miss.
Yeah, he ducks out of your ways, still focused on trying to cast the spell upon the corpse. And then next is Scuzz.
Right. Scuzz is going to. Wait, what is this guy? Is that another guy right there?
The zombie
Sounds
that this necromancer raised is ambling down the hall towards you.
Oh man, I didn't even see that one there. Okay. So let's pay attention to him.
Give him a little love.
Yeah, we're gonna do Ray of Frost.
Boom.
Boom.
22 will hit.
22 will hit. for 50 million damage. Oh, come on. For 1 cold damage.
Okay.
So this is on the necromancer?
On the
It's
zombie.
on the zombie. And his movement speed's reduced by 10. Well, that's annoying. And then don't really have anything in the area of bonus actions right now. So that will be it for Scuzz. Well, he's gonna use the rest of his movement, just back up a little. Then that's it for him.
Okay. The wow. The necromancer disengages.
Oh, a little chase, isn't it? What?
And you see him rush around the
Just did a full loop.
Yeah. He rushes down and kneels next to his fallen brethren, clenching the stone in his hand. You see blood spill from his hand onto the fallen Darkling, and the Darkling begins to move and reanimate. I will roll a d4 to
dirty.
find the effects of this.
Dirty.
And you see him rise with the stiff body of a zombie.
Dirty rat.
Dirty rat.
Wait, I thought you said he disengaged, Ben.
Yes.
That not take up his action?
It would.
I wasn't gonna say anything in
this-
case it was an ability.
Yeah, this can be done as a bonus action. No, it's a standard action. Okay, no, my apologies. Good call. Damn. He crouches with his hand over the Darkling, but yeah, again, not enough action economy to act. You're right. The zombie barrels down the hall at you, Cyrus.
Ooh. Oh, when he goes out of my reach, Ben, can I get a stab at him with my rapier?
Yes.
Keep in mind, these are the Downsfolk.
I know.
It's fine.
We'll put some clothes over
Oh,
the
shoot,
stab wound.
I just automatically rolled damage. Sorry, I should actually make sure I hit you
That's how
first.
confident he is, Ben, that he's gonna hit.
Whoa, what happened there? Sorry.
Thousand dice are involved.
I don't know why. Why is it rolling? Oh, it's rolling disadvantage. That's why. Holy crap.
Well, either
so
way, that hits, I think.
23 to hit. Yeah, 23 to hit.
Yes, it hits.
For I hit the bless, so that's total 7 damage. 4 piercing damage and then 3 radiant damage from the divine favor.
Very good.
Hit the wrong button. Hopefully, I didn't kill it outright. And then we need Cyrus to use its thing to like purify it.
And
use the mace.
The zombie
still
does
alive?
try to barrel into Cyrus, slamming into him.
Nice.
With a 14 to hit.
Oh.
Not do it.
Not quite.
Okay, next is Cyrus.
Well, since you've made your way to me, friend, let's give you a little bit of a warm welcome.
I'm gonna hit him with booming hammer.
Use the mace, bro.
Oh, that's right. Booming mace. I'm sorry.
The mace that does extra radiant damage to undead creatures. The mace made for this encounter.
That one. Hold up. Let me toggle on bless and mace of disruption.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so here it goes, Ben.
Yeah, it should be
22
Nice.
hit.
That'll
Should be hit.
Yep.
Lower caps too.
Wow, it's a lot of damage.
Oh man, 16.
And you fell the zombie. It's cut down.
Chase after him. Don't let him go.
Oh, I don't plan on it.
We got him.
That'll be the end of my turn.
After Cyrus is Durian.
Well, little fella, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. You stabbed me, and I'm just gonna swing at him.
Okay.
Is the bird still on me, Mr. Cleric Man?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just gonna try and hit him with the flat of my blade and knock him out. I'm gonna go for non-lethal.
Okay.
19
That will hit.
or 11 non-lethal.
Okay. And the Darkling Elder is felled, falls to the ground under your great axe. Unconscious.
Very good. I go and I take his pouch, or whatever. If he has a spellcasting thing of any sort, a book, kind of like what books had on him. I'm gonna take anything similar so he can't cast spells when he wakes up.
When you go to take his belongings, you see a small, it looks like a ruby, the size of a large strawberry, and it's dripping red liquid.
Lunch.
Gross.
Strawberry.
You say lunch?
What?
I'm gonna go reach for that strawberry.
It's dripping. It's drip. Apparently, it's dripping jam, man.
I'm gonna go grab that strawberry that's dripping jam.
Do you
I
squeeze
go hold it
it?
in my hand. Yeah, I give it a little press with 2 of my fingers. Is it a firm strawberry?
As you do squeeze the stone, it cuts into your hand a bit.
Wow.
At the same time, it squeezes out some of the blood from the stone. The blood drips upon the corpse below your feet.
Oh.
And
look down.
The Darkling begins to reanimate.
Oh.
You'll take 1 damage.
Whoopsie.
After Durian is Desperado. You see this
my bad, gang.
turning into a zombie below Durian's feet.
Just kill it. It's not a town person. We don't care.
Durian, we need to leave the let the dead rest, my friend.
didn't want
and I move to strike it, Ben.
Okay, please do.
So is Durian with his weird stones.
I just want a strawberry.
13 to hit.
Hits.
Nice. Okay, cool.
It's prone too.
Plus, why is it? Oh, it's not. I got to turn on the thing. That's why. So, 4. That's 8 total, Ben. 6 piercing and 2 more radiant damage.
Okay. In death, this creature is strong. It is not yet bloodied. After Desperado is Scuzz.
Guys, I did a little oopsie.
You hear the moaning of the Darkling as it is reanimated into a zombie around the corner. I think you can see it there as it rises.
You hear the moaning of Durian as he's holding his hand from touching a strawberry. Oh, guys, my hand hurts.
Scuzz is going to run up towards his buddy. As he's doing so, he's going to reach into his back and grab a little, put a glove on. He's going to come around the corner. He's going to grab that zombie, and he is going to cast Shocking Grasp.
I have my foot on him. Am I going to be fine?
Dang.
We're going to find out.
24 will
to
hit.
I have boots.
4 lightning damage. God, these cantrips are not hitting very good.
Okay. And the zombie is effectively bloodied.
I can't take reactions.
Oh.
Yeah. Also that.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I guess you should put the spell in there.
That's start Shocking Grasp.
After Scuzz is Cyrus.
Cyrus.
I can't make it very
sorry,
far.
I didn't mean to roll that twice.
That's okay.
Smite him, Cyrus.
Thank you.
My little footsies can't reach.
What do you mean? You can go 5 feet. You're not that small.
Wait, this is him?
Yeah, I have him
So
kind of
did-
slightly off to the side. I was trying to reveal.
Yeah, I'm
Duri.
standing on him currently, so it's a little weird.
You can step up next to Scuzz and make an attack.
Right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got him on the ground right now.
Let's go with the mace again.
Okay.
Is it prone still?
No.
Okay, it's
Oh.
not prone.
Oh, I'm like chest to chest with the zombie.
Yeah, I pictured that it did rise up to make its attack. I'm sorry, I probably should have explained that a little better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? Don't bite me.
Will 16 hit?
Yes, it will.
Awesome.
This guy's gonna get
Nicely done, man.
Oh, he's...
Ooh.
13 damage.
And the Darkling
mark.
zombie is slain by the Mace of Disruption.
I think if I squeeze a strawberry again, he'll come back.
Wait on that. Let's.
Maybe just give that a rest, bro.
If anything, I'd love to have a look at it. Can someone hold it out for me?
But it's my strawberry.
Yeah, maybe just hand it over to our friend Cyrus here, Durian.
Who's
I
got it?
don't want to give it away. My strawberry.
Cyrus,
I think it's the best.
if you try
I
to
hold it out
analyze-
between 2 fingers.
you analyze this stone, please make a religion check.
Hey, you're a cleric. That should be easy.
I listen. Do I have advantage?
I'm afraid not.
Well,
Does me holding out count as advantage?
An 11. Would I know what this is?
You know, you've seen what it can do. Of how it works, and you can assume that it must have been created by a powerful necromancer.
Actually, I do have one more thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this as a ritual, but I do have identify from my cleric subclass.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well, maybe we should tie this guy up first.
Yeah, we can take some time.
You can do that
It
as
takes a bit to
Cyrus
cast that
casts,
spell.
casts his ritual.
Yeah.
I'll tie up his fingers and
I'll help you out.
make sure he doesn't have any weird
So
magic
you-
stuff.
You learn how is a magic item or some other magic imbued object. You learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether spells are affecting the item and what they are. And if the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Am I cursed?
This ruby, as I said, is the size of a large strawberry, and it drips a red liquid. A person squeezes the stone, and it cuts into their hand. At the same time, it squeezes out some of the blood from the stone. If it drips upon a corpse, it awakens them. It deals 1 damage to the caster. I did have another... if the person has been slain in the last 3/10 day, I have that written somewhere else. So...
Otherwise, I just can't dig up a corpse that's a year old and bring it back.
Right, but it can be 30 days old.
Do I
here
get
it
the
is.
feeling from this? Would I know if they would have any kind of control over the corpse?
They are resurrected as a ghoul or a zombie. Yeah, and I'd say it acts on their behalf.
Seems. Item seems like an abomination that should be destroyed, my friend Cyrus.
I could
I
have
wonder,
had a friend.
I wonder if your wonder if the mace you have could destroy it.
And on a 4
Would I
day
get the feeling?
Sorry, go ahead.
Would I get the feeling the magic is strong enough that wouldn't work?
It's hard to say. You could always try to strike it.
I've got the mace. I sure don't want this ending in the wrong hands.
Absolutely.
But it's in my hands. I pull the strawberry away.
Durian, you've already caused us problems.
No, you said it act on my behalf. That was a friend. Okay, we didn't even do anything mean.
There's things that we should not meddle with.
What?
And
The
that
dead
stone,
should stay dead.
that stone has an owner,
Yeah, it's me.
and that owner is a very dangerous mage.
But
I would not want him tracking you down through the stone.
Durian just gives like
Ah.
a sad frown and just like puts it on the ground. Okay. To look away.
I'm
Just do it.
sorry. I'm sorry, friend. I promise I'll make you something nice. Yes.
Just do it.
I'll
Didn't you already
it
make him
up.
something nice? You already did make him something nice.
Just let the mace eat the strawberry already. Just do
Stand
it.
back, guys. Stand back.
I'm gonna.
Give
I'm
Cyrus
gonna
some space.
do this. Yeah, I'm gonna need some space. I think I can survive this.
You should do it in the ceremony circle that's down there. You know?
Maybe not there.
Why not?
I'm once everyone is like, I want to say like 60 feet away.
I'll drag the dead guy or drag the unconscious guy with me.
I'm gonna smack this thing. See what happens.
Okay, Blake and attack roll,
yes.
please.
Joel, we have a famous history with smacking things with a hammer-like object and it going well.
I was gonna say we'll see, man. Do I still have bless?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Off to pandemonium we go.
Nice.
It's 19.
You bring the mace down upon the stone that looks quite like a ruby, and rather than cracking beneath the mace, you hear it squish, and blood splatters everywhere, covering the ground all around you, and spilling upon yourself as well. And that's where we're going to end the adventure tonight.
Nice. Got a magical disease.
As you have,
it just spewed blood everywhere and awakens everything in the.
Yeah,
in the
I think. I think I got like STD now.
And you did not do this in the ceremonial circle, right?
No, of course not, Ben. I'm
What do you-
smarter than
That's
that.
the best place to do it. It's nice and circular.
Ceremonial.
Like,
ceremonial.
A 1,000 flesh golems.
It's a great circle for ceremonies.
You removed it from the corpses as well, or did you just strike it where you stood?
Oh,
with the
I'm
corpses?
far away from them. I'm far away from any corpse.
I think you're wise enough
I'm
to
like-
have done that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens next time.
Did we not mention that we buried Cyrus in a lead box before?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
He's in the
my
basement
goodness.
of a.
What harm
Actually,
could
I
come
might
from
might
this?
have a way to get out of a lead box now.
I cast
If I had to.
banishment on Cyrus.
Good game, guys. Good job. And
Yeah.
for
That was great, guys. Yeah.
For the ease
Yeah, that
of
was a lot of
things, for next game, you guys can level up to level 3.
Yes.
Holy crap! Already? Holy crap! Awesome.
Yeah, you guys killed a lot of goblins in the first battle, so some of that
Oh, no.
experience carried over, and then yeah, this encounter is going to be enough to push you
Holy
over
crap,
the edge.
cool.
Yeah, I
to level
I
3.
took like 20 damage in a turn.
No way.
Level
And
3 gets very fun for me.
When I got stabbed.
Me too.
Yeah.
Any of you guys, even with your high ACs, you would have died.
It is good that Durian was there as the lone
Yeah.
guard.
It's true. Anyone else was hurting.
Well,
Everyone
good
else
game,
is
guys. Our
Thanks, Ben. That
next
was
game
great.
will be on January 13th. We'll take next week off, and we'll reconvene on that
Yes.
following Monday. So
Nice.
everybody have a good New Year.
Awesome.
And
Yeah, you too, all.
talk to you
Thanks, guys.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. Happy
All
New
right.
Year.
Thank
Happy
you
New
guys for
Year.
everything. You guys have been amazing this